Good evening, Pine Raider fans all over the globe. You're watching a Live Action Network live in AMITE, Louisiana on the campus of AMITE High School. We're going to take a step to the side as you listen to the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
Oh boy.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Come on.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst, stinging air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Cut that mic back on. And the home of the brave. Ladies and gentlemen, there have been a lot of national anthems over the years. I'm Mr. Positive Jeff McKelvin, along with Mr. Live Action Sherman Davis. But let me tell you, that was on par with any of them you'll ever hear. Sherman, what'd you think, man? What's your opinion? I thought it was Jeffrey Osborne, Teddy Pendergrass, man. Didn't you know who it was?
Yes, sir.
Sherman Davis shakes his head, yes.
You can go buy his CD anytime you get ready.
Oh, well, you know, nowadays, they'll just go and look him up online and listen to it free. Time will be kicking off towards Franklinton as the AMITE Warriors prepare to accept the kickoff and get on offense. A legendary field, a legendary program, and we're underway. Squib kick. Up man picks it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's number 7, DeMontaz Taylor, cornerback. He's a senior. He's a senior for the AMITE Warriors. AMITE runs out a huge offensive line. You know, year in and year out, they're huge on offensive and defensive line. Jeremy Franklin Jr., the quarterback, number 12. Yep, the ball was placed down at the wrong place. Should be on the 43 right now. They got that corrected. Franklin hands it off to number 3, Christian Smith. Sherman, he's 5'7", 170 pounds, but he's one of their college prospects this year. They listed if they had anybody that's being recruited by major colleges, they were asked that question by NOLA.com, and 6 of them the coach gave. Number 3 is one of them, Christian Smith.
Bring it back.
Run to the sideline like that, you could see the speed.
Holding on the offense.
Now, Christian Smith, you can see the speed that he has. But week in and week out, Pine has so much speed. I think Pine's been the fastest team on the field in all 6 of their wins. Oh, that's got to be 15 yards. Unsportsmanlike, they're going to say hit him late over there. Which we have no idea where the sideline is from where we are right now. High snap. High snap, bobble.
77.
Le'Veon Hart, sophomore.
Good stop, good stop.
At 5'11", 285, Sherman, a grown man. You know who's feeding him, keeping the weight on him? Our executive producer here, Raymond Williams. He's feeding 2 players on the varsity. Oh, holy moly! I'm going to tell you that, what a catch. I'm glad everybody was able to see it because you wouldn't believe me if I tried to go ahead and talk to you about how good of a catch that was. Caught the receiver on the slant. You know who runs that play all the time? In the car. They'll kill you with that play. The quarterback threw it well behind the receiver. I mean, there's no way he should have caught that ball, but what do you know? Nathan Graves, number 19, on to attempt PAT. He shanked it, hooked it right pretty bad, but it still went through the goalpost. That's the way those guys that play soccer try to do. They'll try to hit it so it'll go into the very corner of that goal because the goalie can't reach it or whatever. But in football, you want to try to get it down the middle if you can. Give yourself a little room. Which I know that that's what he was trying to do right there. So the quick strike ability of AMITE, they're never beat. I mean, AMITE will come back on you. Kentwood will do the same thing. Edna Carr will do the same thing. Franklinton was well ahead of Edna Carr with the rights to go to the Superdome on the line at Franklinton, 16-0 halftime score. They fooled around and lost it. The ceremonial Indian chop, la, 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 la. They've been doing this here long before the Atlanta Braves started doing it. Kickoff's going to be a tough one to handle. Hold on to that ball. Preston Stogner picks it up. That's why I mentioned last week, Sherman, I like Coach Bradley's philosophy of putting starters on special teams, man. Special teams is a huge play. One way or the other, games swing on special teams.
Let's see what the Raiders offense is going to look like.
They down 7-0 before they ever touched field for the first time. Owens tries it out to the left side. Owens is gonna have his work cut out for him tonight. Not that he can't do it, but week in and week out, he don't see anybody on the field that he can't outrun. I don't know, maybe he's the fastest man on the field tonight, but I can tell you, wearing that old Indian spear on the side of their helmets. The AMITE Warriors, they've got some that can clock a good 40. Nice play design.
First down.
First down. Complete to DJ Garrett. 6 foot 160 junior. He's one of the 3 or 4 receivers on Pine that every time one of them makes a catch, I change my mind and say, wait, he's my favorite one. And then I'll go to Owens, and then I'll go to Stockton. They're equal in different ways. Von Johnson tries to bounce it to the outside. Nowhere to run up the middle. It's not that he chose to go outside right off the bat, Sherman. He was going to go right over the right guard, and the door was closed on it. Somebody didn't leave the door open. So he turned around on the porch, tried to go around the side of the house, and there's somebody over there too. That's second down now, 2nd and 9 easy, 2nd and 9.
First down.
To Preston Stockton.
I like Coach Bradley's play call.
I'm going to tell you, the great play call, but that does not work like that within 100 miles of here. Sherman, you know how many high school quarterbacks fall on that ball or try to run? They were in his face. He knew he was going to get clobbered and got out an accurate pass. McIntosh in motion, throws the hands up, usually trying to draw the team out. Quick hitting play. That's what I'm talking about there. Von Johnson, quick hitting play. On that offensive line. I was talking to somebody before the game, and I said, what makes this offensive line so good? You don't ever hear anybody mention anything about them. Jackson Jones, number 62, the junior, he's the left tackle. Number 55, Trey Michael McGee, the left guard.
Jackson not a senior?
That ball's on the ground. Christian Smith, that's the tailback. He's playing offense and defense. Picks it up and takes it the distance. On that play,
They're coming back.
do you see a flag?
Yeah.
All right. It looked like as he pulled out from under the center and started back to make the handoff, maybe Luke Spears slipped. I don't know. You can turn it. You can look back a little bit if you're at home watching, and if you're interested, and rewind on Live Action Network, see what's going on right there. Now, they're going the wrong way for the flag being.
The flag is AMITE.
They're giving the touchdown to them. Hey, when are they going to assess the penalty? So far, they haven't assessed the penalty.
We're going to do it on the kickoff.
Okay, so they hadn't assessed it on the PAT. That means that they'll be further back kicking the ball off. Hey, we had our fingers crossed up here, Sherman. We thought they were going to bring it all back, man. Holding. Blocking the back. 19, he's on again. That time it was a lot prettier. Yes, indeed. He showed that he knows how to do it. Nathan Graves, number 19. Yep, German AMITE Warriors through the years, 6 state championships. And The other thing about their state championships, Sherman, they're placed far enough apart until it shows you the tradition through the years. A lot of times if somebody's got 6 championships or 5, whatever, they'll have like 3 in a row because that real good player was there that year or whatever. They've got one in 64, 94, 5 years later in 99, 5 years later in 04. That means the kids that were freshmen in 94 graduated already by 99. It's a completely different team. 04, 14 years later in 18, then 3 years later in 21. That's why on a homecoming night, Sherman, it looks like the Jazz Fest over here just behind the scoreboard. Homecoming night, there's got to be 60 10 by 10 tents. The Warrior Chop, short kick taken in at about the 32. Carries it out just past the 50. That's Von Johnson. 1st and 10. Sherman, it might be 14-0, but gee whiz, you'd never convince anybody. Opine has looked good. They've scored on 2 quick strikes, man. You know, since I'm not for AMITE, I'm going to say it was luck. They're lucky to be up. And then Pine drove the ball right down the field. The miscue that resulted in the fumble so far is the only bad play. Sweet and around. No, Byron Jennings is on y'all's team, dude. Oh, that's who made the tackle. I thought he was calling out the wrong ball carrier.
2nd down and 1.
That was James Buck Owens on that carry. He looked good, picked up a big chunk of yardage right there. 2nd down and 1. That quick hitter. Number 78, K.O. Temples is the center. He's a senior, 330. They got him at 6'1". That might be right. I mean, you could say 6'3". No, he's a junior. Jackson Jones is a junior. Yeah, he was being held all the way there by number 7, DeMontel Taylor. Pass interference, but look, talk about concentration on the football. If his family ever got me to paint a bell, I would make sure I painted that catch. Which he's had a lot of good catches. That Spears being comfortable to throw it to Stogner at any time. I like that. The quick hitter, when I say that, quarterback takes snap and starts turn before his belly button even gets turned all the way around. Von Johnson's through there, getting the handoff already at top speed. It don't take Von Johnson maybe 2 steps, and he's at full speed. Used to, I'd hit my stride on about that 15th step. You count on it. And then race wasn't about 24 steps.
He's gone.
McIntosh. That's Franklin Morgan. The cornerback, Franklin Morgan, 5'9", 155, number 20, sophomore. Zephaniah Powell is the head coach of the AMITE Warriors. He's been here 8 years. He's 88-24.
Good
In
record.
the last 8 years, exceptional record. Look at here, that's what you like to see, don't you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the quarterback there, baby.
On the 1 yard line.
And Spears so unselfish.
That's where you go, Luke. That's what I like. Really?
Spears so unselfish that he goes out of bounds at the 1 so as to allow a teammate to score. Now, Spears is exceptional running ability, Sherman. He had somebody out there with him. That was a contested run he made.
I tell him all the time, run that ball.
He's a good runner, but you know when he runs it? When he has to, when he needs to. Every time he needs to, he runs, and he makes good yardage. He's a good runner. But as long as you're completing bombs to at a high rate to Stogner and Owens and Garrett. Von Johnson's running good. Aiden McIntosh is running good. Quarterback don't have to run. But at instances like that, to where the play slow developing, he couldn't find somebody right off the bat, he's got enough speed to outrun the guy to the corner. Then somebody had the angle on him. It's the reason he got forced out at the 1. Let's go Raiders! Yep, Raiders are on the 1. Still with their backs to the scoreboard. Just to orient you, the Raiders right now are going towards Franklin. They got to be going due east.
Touchdown right here.
Cut it up in there, McIntosh. Aiden McIntosh, the apple, baby. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
McIntosh gets that ball with both arms. He knows he's not going to fumble. And he's got to cover that ball because he knows there's a great chance of heavy contact when he's got the ball. If the defensive guy is not capable of providing the heavy contact, McIntosh will provide the contact.
That's how you pick up from your legs, right?
Absolutely. That's where you pick up on a good foot. Right. You start on the good foot, Sherman.
That's right.
I'm going to write a song called that. Get on the good foot. AJ Warren, PAT, is good. Sherman, that two things about AJ Warren having that much success as a PAT kicker. It's so valuable to the team presently. It'll never be more valuable. But the next thing is there's kids that are coming up that see him and say, I want to be a kicker. To where if you don't have a tradition of having a good kicker, nobody wants to be the kicker. High sky kick to the 30. Braylon Jackson, number 4. He's the receiver for the AMITE Warriors. Look, that was exceptional footwork. Thomas Bernard and Buck Owens had him And if you've ever watched a cutting horse work, he tried to fake and dance a little bit, and either way, they were staying in front of him. Good enough to rewind and watch again. Christian Smith, 5'7", 170, senior. Number 3, he's got exceptional speed. I'll bet he's related to Devontae Smith, Heisman Trophy winner, and Sherman. He is great in the NFL. Devontae Smith.
Devontae's brother is a running back.
That's a running back, number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the running back.
See, that's what I was saying when I saw that his last name was Smith. And, you know, he showed exceptional speed from every time he gets the ball. I said, I bet they're related. I bet they're related. It's his brother. How good is Christian Smith? I don't know. But his brother won the Heisman Trophy and is an all-pro with the Eagles. His brother is that good. So let's just say he's half as good. Oh, that's a snap over the head of the quarterback. Riles knows what to do when a quarterback gets on the move. Woo! I swear Riles can smell blood in the water. He'll come off coverage, whatever he's doing. When the quarterback starts struggling and floating back, not sure of what to do, Riles will come out of nowhere and bite on that. You know, last week he had that huge hit over on the sideline. Hey, what's the controversy right now? Or Sherman, somebody saying something needs to be called. What are they saying in the stands? They ain't paid no attention.
Pass complete to number 4, Byron Jennings.
Byron Jennings. On the catch. Yeah, look at him stopping. Put that ball on the ground. Put that ball on. Woo, dang. Yes, turn over, brother. Yes, indeed. They got the ball, baby. Hey, get that ball go down there. That's what I'm talking about. I like it when they mix it up like that, baby. No flags, no flags. Down on the sideline.
That's what they call hitting from the blind side.
Yeah. I don't know if anything really happened or if they might have just slid. Hoping a little something happened because, you know, being a football guy, you like to let them know that you're a bull, too.
That's right. Raiders on the center.
So Raiders get that ball back via the turnover. That was caused by Stogner. Between Riles and... Yeah. Let me tell you something, Major James Owens. Let me tell you.
Y'all calm down. I'm on the radio now. I'm on the radio. Y'all calm down.
There it is, bud.
We got ourselves a ball game right here.
Tell some of them to hold it down. We're on radio.
That's what I told you. I done told you. They cutting up.
Touchdown. 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 We got a double ball there, right? One step. Jumping back one step.
Right.
That gives his left guard, Trey Michael McGee, time to start pushing on whoever's behind him. Then he just goes right where he left from. Beautiful play. AJ, let me tell you, dude. 14-14. If you would have shown Forrest Gump how to kick an extra point, he wouldn't be any better than AJ. He is better at kicking PATs than Forrest Gump was at ping pong. And folks, that's saying a lot. Just like that, Pine ties it up. Hey, the only difference between the way Pine got their 14 and AMITE got their 14 is just like Kurt commercial used to be on a few years ago. We earned it. What was that? It was some kind of wealth advisory or whatever. Here's how he made his money. We earned it. Somebody text in the answer to what that I'm asking. 515-60-10. 515-60-10. If you're listening, give me and Sherman a buzz, man. Let us know that you're watching the Raiders tonight. Ground ball right up the middle. That's going to be trouble. $29 on the return. That was trouble. The first guy that cut in front of the runner.
2 minutes and 27 seconds of the first quarter, 14-14.
We're still in the first quarter, 14-14. Well, anyway, it went through the first man's legs, it looked like. The eventual kickoff returner, number 29, picked it up. Then he showed just because he's not a starter at AMITE don't mean that you're not a heck of a dang good football player. Riles is behind it. That's Smith. Noah Barber coming out. Christian Williams going into the game.
2nd and 2.
Across that front line, Zachary Thomas, Larion Hart, Trey Michael McGee, and on the outside, Caden Stogner. Behind them, Christian Williams, Ethan Riles, 2 inside linebackers. Ethan Lester's showing. Incidental contact, man. A great call, man. Great no call by the ref. Because you know what, Sherman? That's not the definition of interference.
Right.
Our defensive back was running full speed
And he's
to the
looking
ball. He's going to run. Their feet got tangled up. It was as much interference on the offense as it was
He was
the
ahead of
defense.
it. He was ahead of the play. He was more his ball than the offense.
Exactly. And the defensive player has their right to the ball. That's going to be 3rd down and about 12 at midfield. Back him up. Back him up. False start at Faulkner. The lineman on the far outside, it looks like they might have. I got 3 linemen. The right tackle picks his head up. Timeout, AMITE. Hey,
The Raider fans is pumped up tonight.
Hey, I like it, Sherman. A lot of times
I like the spirit of the Raider fans. Y'all fired up.
Game and you can hear
we having
what people
church
are
up
talking
in here.
about down there on the front row. That's not what they make movies about when they make movies about high school football. I said last year one time, I said, look, there's a group of about 6 ladies over, and you know, I'm not making fun. I said, there's a group of about 6 ladies in the stands, and they're sitting all around each other, and they've got their Sunday school book out.
We got a coach right there with that red cap on here from California. He come in for the fair this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is that?
High school coach. We're going to interview him.
I know Coach Gary McKenzie's here tonight. They holding on that inside. That's where you play defense, baby. Ethan Webster comes up. Christian Williams. Woo, baby, way to be there, man. I'm going to tell you, just hustle to the ball is how you get there. You got 2 linebackers out there on him when he tries to come to the sideline. Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, they were absolutely holding Zachary Thomas when he was trying to rush the passer in the middle of the line. They were holding him big time. Oh, nice punt. Nice job right there, getting under that.
14, 46 seconds of the first quarter.
We're still in the first quarter, fellas.
You think you had an old Mid-South wrestling match?
Kelvin wants to know what score is, 14-14. Let's just say first quarter. Time taking off right now at about the 15-yard line. Von Johnson. This is the year that time comes into AMITE. And when it comes to speed and playing the quickness game, they might have brought the better team. And I'm not just talking about time. Hardly anybody unloads their bus here, and they've got somebody faster than what AMITE's got on average. We're going to let the water run out. That's the buzzer. At the end of the first quarter brought to you by Ryan Seal, Paris President. Don't forget to vote. I've already early voted, but tomorrow's the big voting day, right, Sherman?
That's right. I don't early vote. And I tell you what, everybody knew coming in this week that this was the game of the week.
Yeah.
And it is.
I think somebody even said or wrote somewhere that it was the top high school game in the South this week. I read that on Facebook somewhere. So, hey, we're glad to be here. You can believe that they'll have clips of this game on Friday Night Football. The other thing is, you can go the rest of your life, Sherman. You played at Pine. I played at Franklin. You can go the rest of your life as a man in Washington Parish. If you played on a team and they say, how good was y'all in high school? We beat AMITE. It don't matter what year. If you beat AMITE, you passed the test. It's just like at Franklin, everybody knows. But what y'all do your senior year against Bogalusa? Everybody knows that. So yeah, this is one of those games. This is one of, oh yeah, you were on that team? We used to watch that team on Live Action Network. Aiden McIntyre. Let me tell you, man, he is just a force. He's not going to stop coming. He's like if you're working on the water and the pipe breaks. He's coming. You put your hand up there and might stop it, but you let your hand go, it's full speed.
I like what Coach Brandon Seal is doing. He mixing it up. He calling some excellent play calls.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That running game is opening his passing game up.
Absolutely. They're almost 50-50 on the year. Good blocking out in front of him by Trey Michael McGee. All right, now, that might be a little hand to the throat now. Number 8, Buck Owens on the carry.
There we go!
That will result in a first down for Pine. Let me tell you something else I like.
These Raider fans is fired up in here.
Pine's picking up some yardage on almost every play. You like to see the pass or the long run. Pine's picking up 2 or 3. Even on plays that don't go for big yards, you can't lose ground and you can't have penalties. All right, we got somebody over there.
Look at it.
Look at it. Buck Owens. James
That's a
Owens.
25-yard pass completion to James Owens.
James Owens. Perfect pass.
James
By
Owens
Luke Spears.
had touched the ball 34 times this year and scored 17.
Yeah.
He averaging 20 yards a carry when he runs.
Yeah. Hey,
He's a bad member.
that's a great hookup. And Spears stands in that pocket as poised as anybody. And he put it out there according to how fast Owens was running. That would have been too long for anybody else, Sherman. Nice handoff right up the middle of Von Johnson. They like to use Von Johnson between the tackles.
Right.
What makes him so effective, part of what makes him so effective, he's not real tall. And if you're back there behind the center and the tackle and the guard, namely Jones, Trey Michael McGee, and Cale Temple. I lose my train of thought every once in a while, folks. Getting to be that age. Number 20 comes up hard, supports the run right there, makes the stop.
Third down.
Good, 3rd and 4.
Franklin Morgan, number 20, cornerback. He's a sophomore.
How many yards do you need for a 1st down?
It ought to be right down.
3.
It looks like about
3rd and
4.
3.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
And we're in 4 down territory. We got 2 downs to get it just underway, really, in the 1st quarter.
8:42 in the 2nd quarter.
And I think right now, Sherman, time of possession is heavy on Pine's side.
Right.
But Pine has had sustained drives and have had the ball a long time to where AMITE scored on 2 quick scores.
Number 93, Paul Foster.
This Raider offensive line is putting the Warriors to the test.
Yeah.
21 years.
Oh, this is also home of the governor.
17 years.
Ain't that right, Sherman? John Bell Edwards. He played quarterback at AMITE High School. He's a little older than me. When I was at Franklinton, I played against his brother, Daniel Edwards, and he's been the sheriff here forever. And Daniel Edwards was a phenomenal athlete. John Bell Edwards played quarterback at AMITE. And that's back, again, when AMITE didn't have bad
Luke
years.
Spears
They
under
won't do
center.
such thing.
Look at it.
Beautiful.
1st down.
Hey, Beautiful, baby.
I want to give my good friend Lee Seal a shout out, and Chad Mizell, they watching and listening on the air.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Lee Seal texted me while I was on the way up here, and I thought to myself, yeah, he needs to listen to us. He can't go anywhere. He's chilling champagne tonight, all night, you know, getting ready for tomorrow. Oh, well, inside. And James Owens on the left side.
That's another Raiders first down. They're on the 9-yard line, tipping in.
It's goal.
Now, the other thing, Sherman, about the Raiders having a huge advantage in time of possession is this. AMITE's defense is on the field this whole time. Which bunch of them play both ways, I'm sure. Von Johnson up the middle. Hey, AMITE's not huge on their defense.
Hey. Look how quiet this stadium got on the other side over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can hear a pin drop over there, man. Look. They don't have the run support that they usually have in the middle of that line. I'm telling you, I've seen them when they were as good as an NFL team. Huge touchdown. On that particular play, you are taking the same view as I with the camera there at home. We were in perfect line with exactly what Luke Pierce saw. You saw a hand fly across the path of the ball, and you saw how accurate. Excellent job of catching the ball, turning, and then powering into the
I tell you what,
McIntosh.
that doggone Coach Bradley Seals is a genius tonight on his play calling.
Right guard over there, sophomore, Caden Woodward. Let me tell you, that is a football player. 5'6", 160. Okay, he's starting at right guard for Pine High School, the best team within driving distance. #1 rated team in 4A. They're that good. How good do you have to look at practice for the coach to say, you know what, I'm thinking about taking Woodward and playing him on varsity. That don't happen very often. It shows he didn't take any days off. Brody Thomas, number 56. He's another one. Zachary Thomas is in there at tight end a lot. Does a great job blocking right there. I'm just calling attention to it because Spears got hit once tonight, but AMITE defensive line not got to him. He tripped coming out from under the center one time. And they have, meaning AMITE Warriors, a tradition of excellence at every position, but defensive line, just a few years ago, Ishmael Sopsey was the #1 rated defensive lineman in the nation for 2 years, junior and senior year of high school. He signed with the University of Alabama. He played here and probably graduated in 17, 18, something like that. Number 2 on the carry. Carry on, Mark. Well, they caught him with too many men on the field, meaning Pine. Sherman, I can't believe that referee caught that, but here's the other thing.
Can't send him out there.
Jones is trying to get off the field. It's not easy to sneak around on folks whenever you're 6'7". Oh, that's a high school tackle.
Legal substitution against Pine.
Number 40, Caden Stogner, comes off the field kind of slow, favoring one of his legs. You know, it's a wonder he don't stay beat up because he plays rough. They might have wrote on his report card when he took it home to his mama on plays too rough at recess. You know the teacher had to say that somewhere along the line. Number 2 puts on the speed, baby. I'm gonna tell you.
By number 2, Marion Martin. And another root ball, right in first down.
Marion Martin on the carry. Now, Christian Smith, you've got him as a tailback. But then they have 2 other tailbacks, meaning they meet, that you could question if they're not just as good as Smith. High snap, but he runs into a little resistance from the Raiders after probably a gain of about 1 or 1.5.
Football parents, players.
That would be second down and 8.5.
Presence is requested. So
Homecoming night right here in
AMITE,
Louisiana. TJ Montgomery. What's the name of this stadium? This stadium has a name, and it's not even displayed in the stadium. Oh, 44, Ethan Wild, Ethan Ruskin, Christian Williams. We just about give everybody on that side a lot of credit. Just treating the back over there on the right side of the defense, downright unneighborly, John. There's no 2 ways about that. It's obvious they don't care what that boy thinks about it. A lot of noise. Big time snap over the head. He's down. Almost got to him as fast. Almost got to the ball past the quarterback. Zachary Thomas at 6'3". Look, he turned on the jet. He's trying to outrun his teammates with the ball. Quarterback wisely just got on it. Didn't try to advance it. That's going to bring out the punting unit. Punter's done a nice job punting tonight. Takes a side bounce. Put him up hit at the 37-yard line. Then to the side hop, staying on about the 37. That's where the Raiders are going to take over. Set up offensive shop, as they say.
3 minutes and 44 seconds in the first half, 21-14, Raiders under center.
And the ball going towards the scoreboard with plenty of time, Sherman. 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Plenty of time for one team. Somebody playing the accordion, putting that out there. Up. Garrett, hey, That was another case where Spears is not afraid to throw a jump ball, a 50-50 ball, because he feels like that his receiver will either catch it or defend it. Right there, DJ Garrett went up for it. I thought he was going to pull that thing down. Fell to the turf. No harm. Made it good that time. McIntosh really fits that role well. He goes in motion, Sherman. Throws his hands in the air. Man, they should have had you run that play in high school, Sherman. You throw your hands up like that. You probably threw your hands up on the field a lot just in disgust. Didn't you say you stayed mad with all your teammates?
No.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Got a little end around, sweet. Good blocking out front, though, Sherman. Trey Michael McGee's out there, along with Caden Woodward. I mean, they picked up a nice chunk of yardage on that. What they got now is maybe 3rd and 2, with 3 minutes left.
Any updates on any of the other local games anywhere?
I sure don't, Sherman. I need to get on that right now because I've got folks at Live Action Network that actually, Von Johnson on the carry over the left side. Live Action Network's currently got some sideline reporters on contract, and we're paying them. They're on the clock. We need to get reports from these people. Sherman, you know what I'm going to have to do with these? You know what we're going to have to do with some of these reporters we got? We're going to have to let them go, man.
Right.
We're going to have to cut some of them loose. And don't even pay them for the night. I ain't heard work.
That money we paying them reporters, the senior boys talking about going to Hawaii, and they want me to go with them. So I'm going to quit paying the reporters and put my money on the Hawaii trip.
That's right. We paying our reporters too much anyway. Nice job right there by Spears. Finds his receiver out to the right side. DJ Garrett. Yeah, our sideline reporters this year don't even have another job. And both of them have took vacations to Hawaii just off the salary that we've given them. But I got bad news. Some of them's finna get fired tonight. All right, Bon Johnson up the middle. Just like a pinball, baby. The pinball wizard.
The Raiders running game is fire.
It is. And
their running game is fire, baby.
You've got to try to stop the running game. And then that's what makes this happen. The completed pass. Over and over again.
You're only first on the 9-yard line.
Hey, let me tell you something, Sherman. You've been inside the huddle in a high school football game. Right now, inside Pines huddle, it's fun to be in there. What you think, Sherman? If you were in the Pine huddle, what do you think is going on in there right now? I can tell you, there's some trash talking. Run it over here to me one more time. Tell Coach to run behind me for the touchdown.
I know what would be on my mind. Somebody had a little cremated service last night. And like I told him, anytime you have a service, you got to finish it with a preacher. And I looked on that video and I didn't see a preacher in sight.
Huh? But Sherman's daddy was a preacher,
Right.
so that qualifies him
Right.
to put
And
the
if-
finish on
And if
that
they
match.
do what they supposed to do, I'm going to close it. And it won't be with prayer. I'm going to put dirt on it.
Great rivalry between AMITE and Pine as Pine prepares to score. 1 minute and 5 seconds left before halftime. Von Johnson again. Pushing the pinball wizard. Von Johnson.
I'm like the old Dustin Road would say, they got food on the table.
That's right. Don't forget to wipe your feet. But come on in, eat all you want.
That's touchdown, baby.
That's the apple. He puts the head down. Nobody's going to get in front of him back there. Sherman, I can guarantee you, inside that huddle, they're saying, bring it back over toward my side next time. I'm fixing to make this guy across from me quit. I heard one of his buddies telling him a while ago, hey, don't quit, man. Dang it. Man, I've not ever seen that dude, A.J. Warren, miss a PAT. And I pay close attention to PAT. Going back to last year.
36 seconds for halftime.
Going back to last year's playoff game and then 6 games this year, I've not seen. Hey, man, A.J. Warren, I said a while ago, he's better at kicking than Forrest Gump was at ping pong. And you know that's good. You might not have saw that movie, Sherman.
Hey, come brother! Don't let up! Don't let up!
Sherman's the only person in the stands that Coach Bradley recognized as his boy when he hollers up and looks up to it. You didn't hear what Mr. Live Action was proposing. That's the way you cover it. That's the way you cover a point. Delvonte Gardner, the sophomore. 5'10", 150. Hey, Delvonte, open field tackle. It's always important to put those return specialists from AMITE on the ground. If you leave a crack in the door, they can all take it.
I've been talking to some of my old Raider players all week, and we decided that these young men are making a legacy to make everybody proud.
Oh, yeah. Right now, this team, all right, put the pressure on him. They're fighting over him back there, not a penalty, but do what you got to do. Juster comes in and makes him pay a little action. Back in the backfield that time, Riles and Thomas. They were
How many uniforms they have?
They were fighting over who was going to eat the quarterback.
How many different uniforms?
I don't know, 5.
They
6.
got 5. I told them they need 2 more.
Yeah.
Buy them 2 more new uniforms.
Well, whenever we get through firing some of these sideline reporters of ours, we'll be able to buy you new uniforms with the money we save. AMITE's got the ball now with a chance. 22 seconds. Devontae Gardner pushes the receiver out of bounds. Let me tell you, that ended up getting a 15-yard penalty. Between Zachary Thomas and Ethan Riles fighting over the quarterback. I want the leg. No, I want the leg. I'll take the wing. And trying to drive him into the ground. It cost you 15 yards. Darion Martin, number 2, running back.
Second and 1.
And know when you start back the second half, the Raiders get the ball.
That's right. Coming out of the dressing room, Raiders have got the ball. That's right. Right now, we got to shut them down here with 10 seconds left.
You got room for one play.
4 seconds. That did use 6 seconds. Timeout. AMITE's going to call timeout. Coach Zephaniah Powell, yeah, he's doing a good job. 8 years, he's 88-24 over there. Let's walk over there at halftime and say, Coach Powell, we've got you down at 88-24. Just to save us from having to find you after the game and to get you to officially sign off on the score, I'm going to go ahead and put you down at 88-25 now. So we don't have to play an extra game. But this is the law, baby. Warrior players are calling for the crowd to get loud. Nobody wants the crowd to get loud when they're on offense. The catch. Left him alone, running across the back of the end zone. Quarterback bobbled out of time. Chairman,
I thought it was out of bounds.
Oh, I don't know. Look, those numbers, and then that sideline, it's not 3 feet between the sideline and the fence.
I'm talking about tiptoeing on that back line back there.
I got you. Hey, those lines hadn't been repainted. Well, it looks like they might have went back over, but that can of paint, man, it was about empty the whole time.
Hey!
Number 19, Nathan Graves. That's halftime, folks. AMITE, 20. Pound Raiders, 28. Let me tell you something. That touchdown right there, and the other 2 that they've got. As a Pound Raider fan, I'm just going to throw this card out there on the table. All three of those were low.
He didn't make the extra point?
I don't know. It's not on the board yet. 28-20 is score. What did they have before they scored?
14.
13? Okay. 28-20.
He missed it?
28-20 is halftime score. We'll be back.
Some folks say Washington Parish is a community in decline. I don't agree. In fact, I think our parish is poised to rebound from years of neglect by professional politicians. I think our neighborhoods are fed up with crime and blight, and our people are ready for serious, meaningful change. I'm Ryan Seal. I'm a husband, a father, a business owner, and a native of Washington Parish. I'm also the former leader of the economic development efforts in Washington Parish, and I know exactly how hard it is to bring job-creating businesses here, and I know why. For far too long, we've accepted the status quo. Some politicians in our parish have spoken the words while doing little to nothing to improve our quality of life. Legislators have pushed projects that do more harm than good and then brag about it. Our parish government politicians have talked a good game, but have pandered to those who want to keep us in the past. I'm Ryan Seal. I have the experience, education, and dedication to make our community a truly better place. I'm not a politician. We don't need more politics. We need leaders who will stand up for our neighborhoods, strengthen our economy, and work to keep our community safe, and will partner with our school system to create educational opportunities that lead to good jobs. I'm Ryan Seal, and I know how to get this done. I'm asking for your vote.
My name is Sarah Cook, and I'm a candidate for Washington Parish President. I am 45 years old with 3 daughters and 5 grandbabies, with 1 more on the way. I've worked with Washington Parish government for 9 years, learning all I can in each department. 9 years of creating ordinances, resolutions, and minutes for the Council, Planning Commission, and 7 other committees, which gives me an in-depth understanding of every aspect of Washington Parish. The number one complaint that comes to my office is about roads. I will bring equality by making sure each district gets a fair share of road work, not only for the citizens, but our visitors. Roads are a major key in economic development. I've decided to become a candidate for Washington Parish President because of the love I have for my parish. I have lived here all my life, and I want the same for my daughters and grandchildren. Working for the Washington Parish government these past 9 years has given me the insight into what works and doesn't. We have a severe lack of job opportunities. When our children go away to school, there's nothing for them to come back to. We need more jobs here so our families can live, work, and play in Washington Parish. I will work with the Sheriff's Office, state representatives, senators, school board, and hospital to push our parish in the right direction. I will provide transparency, accountability, and hiring by qualifications. As your future Washington Parish President, I will work with the incoming Council and current administration to continue moving Washington Parish forward. You will not find a candidate that is more hardworking, motivated, and qualified than I am. I respectfully ask, please vote Sarah Cook, the choice for change, on October 14th. Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, it's bouncing.
Okay.
You might have.
Hey, we're back live Action Network 2023. Let your neighbors know how to do it. You successfully got on Live Action Network via YouTube. It's the Live Action Network YouTube channel. 28-21 is the halftime score. Pine receives the kickoff. I was talking to some friends of mine down there, Jeff McGee and Pat
You want me
Cole.
on this side?
Sherman at halftime, and I said, Pine moved the ball up and down the field, running and passing the ball. And the three scores that AMITE got were all just a fortunate turn of events, Sherman. Picking up a fumble and taking it in, and this miracle across the back of the end zone. Sherman, that reminded me of that touchdown Joe Montana threw it to Dwight Clark in the back of the end zone.
When he beat my Cowboys.
He beat the Cowboys, man. They call that the kick. Not as much on the line right here, but just evidence of what happens when a quarterback can extend the play and the receivers don't stop running. Crisscross, and somebody's going to come open. The quarterback found it. Still, I call that a lucky score. 28-21. Pine with the advantage. We do have some scores we picked up at the halftime break. Bowling Green down 14-12 versus Oak Forest Academy. Speaking of AMITE, 14-12 at halftime there. At halftime at Franklinton Demon Stadium, Pearl River leads Franklinton, Sherman, 21-7. Now, Pine's already played Pearl River. What was the score in that game?
48-0.
Pine, 48-0. Just shows you.
Vonado beating whoever, and Bogalusa was up 21-13 on Jules Summer.
Bogalusa ahead 21-13. Who are they playing? He told
Jules
us.
Summer.
Jules Summer.
I don't know who Vonado playing, but they win.
Vonado winning at their game. Here and cowbells ringing. A lot of them beautifully painted. If I may say so myself. I think they're going to have somebody got a running start. False start. Offsides is the official call. Chairman, they should do like they do in the Olympics, man. And one false start, and you're out. So then they have to play with 10 players. You see what I'm saying? Every time they get a penalty, you got to come out of the game, man. So then your team is at a disadvantage. You're really hurting your team more then. But just against them, we're going to stay with the regular rules against us. That's a line drive. Takes a bad hop. Oh, it's almost out to the 20. As that ball was just a line drive, hit the ground, obviously with a lot of top spin, hit the cart path, as I like to say, and probably rolled another 15 yards downfield. Owens had to run back to retrieve it. Made a move to get to it toward the sideline and was taken down. A lot of times on a kind of a non-typical punt or kick return, that's when a team will score. Disrupts the timing of the coverage team. Luke Spears under center. McIntosh going to try to get to the sideline on the right side. Defensive end does a good job not only stringing that play out to the sideline, but also he made the tackle on that. Sherman, what we got? Second down and 9, something like that. Second down, 9. Caught in the backfield that time. That's one of your athletes. That was just in case of somebody getting loose right there, Sherman. It never happens. That's Skylar Zanders. You know, Skylar Zanders is one of the players that AMITE lists as being top recruit. He's 6'3", 190 as a linebacker. You say, hey man, 190 is not enough to play at LSU. Okay, he goes to LSU at 190. At Christmas, he comes back and he's 20 pounds heavier. Spears lost control of the snap right there. That's the first time we've seen the offense sputter for the Raiders. Hey man, give them a hand when they come off the field, because 99% of the time this year, they can move football. Hey, here's the thing. Can't do nothing about that set of downs. But we're still the best at what we're doing. They're going to let us go back out there in a minute. We're going to pick it up, baby. Punting from out of his own end zone. Nice job getting the punt away. Didn't get any favors with the bounce. Oh, maybe nobody touched it.
Yeah, Raider.
Spotted at the 40, first and 10.
40-yard line. That's on the wrong side of the 50 to put your defense on. 9 minutes, 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
About a 2-yard gain.
Preston Smith.
Carry on, gets the sideline. Hey,
Number 2, Terrion Martin.
Terrion Martin. He just outran a lot of people right there, Sherman. They've got some exceptional players. Every once in a while, you're going to see them make a play. The key to this whole thing is you got to keep them from scoring. Unanswered points. Unanswered points. First down. Brought down by number 44, Ethan Riles. I always like number 44 as
That's fourth down.
interior linebacker Sherman, and 100% of the reason is
He got a
Brian Bosworth.
second and 2. They got a first down.
Brian Bosworth is the only player to win the Dick Butkus Award twice. They say he was kind of the bust in the NFL. He was not. But in college, he may be the best that's ever done it. YouTube Brian Bosworth. After the 28, this is the best AMITE has looked as far as on offense.
37.
Their ability to move the ball,
3rd and 7.
sustain a drive, pick up first down. Huge offensive line, Sherman. Huge. Ronnie Taylor on the carry. Rouse on the
4th down.
stop. Like Rester might have got a hand in there. 4th and inches.
Didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Who wants it the most?
He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
McIntosh is taking the backfield, pulling the man back. But I cannot say for sure. The crowd was all on.
That was 4th and inches.
Blocked the view, but I can tell you that's a huge play.
He bringing the chain. He bringing the chain.
Oh,
He didn't
they're
get
bringing in the chain. I thought he actually lost a little bit of yardage on that. When it gets down to those type plays, it just goes in favor of whoever wants it the most. No, man, that thing's going to be way past on that chain.
He shot. He shot. He
Way
shot.
short.
He shot. He shot. You see it with the chain. He shot. Hell on down.
Not enough for the first
Baby,
down.
the eyes can't see everything, but the chain
I
do.
thought I saw a lot of slack in that chain. Sherman,
2 foot.
that's the first time I've ever been in a crowd where everybody was saying, he's short, and they wasn't talking about me. Hey, that's got to take the wind out of your sails, man. That is a statement in the middle of the game between these two teams. Sherman, you know what I'm saying when I say
He moved the ball. Our player moved the ball what that lineman said over there. Go right. Put the ball back where it goes.
down stop was a statement.
Put the ball. There you go. That young man did what he told us. I got your back. It's on film up here.
That's Owen tried to run it over the left side. Looks like coming out of halftime. AMITE pulled it together compared to the game that they had in the first half. They've really pulled it together on offense and defense. That's not Owen. That's number 10, DJ Garrett. That's DJ.
Right up, 3rd down.
Owen Garrett. Some of these older fellas
Oh man, you quiet tonight.
don't know or don't have a cell phone, probably don't know how to work it if they do have it. You got to text them score. They can't figure out how to watch it live. Woody Adcock, I'm texting him the score. God bless Woody. That's one of my buddies there. Yeah. Number 35.
They running it down their throat, boy.
That's how you run the football, baby.
That young man, Von Johnson, can run that ball,
He
boy.
can run the football.
Huh?
Look, he could have played the part of running back in that movie, The Longest Yard.
His big brother was a power runner, but he's a vision runner.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a
If I had to do it all over again, I'd use my ass now, because they wore my shoulders out. Hitting everything in front of me.
I thought that your shoulders got wore out from women crying on your shoulder too much. Aiden McIntosh, that's a little inside handoff. A Mike McDaniel, Miami Dolphins play.
I always want to hit everything I see, but
Sherman,
hey.
ain't it funny how they played football for 100 years? Great. NFL, they've had Coryell, Tom Landry, whatever, dude. So many of them. And then Mike McDaniel comes on the scene, and he's doing stuff people haven't seen yet, man. I thought everything that could be done had been done. Come on, baby. Come out of there with that ball. He's got to take the sack right there. He's got to take the sack. Nice job right there. You say, hey, what's so good about that? You try to get fancy right there, and that ball comes out of your hand. If you're not out there for the next down, you can't fight the next battle. You're over here on the sideline. That's why that's great senior leadership play going down on that ball. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Obviously, still 28-21 Pine. 43 got through. Defensive lineman for the AMITE Warriors. AMITE still has some studs on defense. I'm going to tell you, their defense, out of the 6 that are college recruits, 4 of them are on the defensive side of the football. Number 1, Derek Thomas. 6-foot defensive back. He's one of them. Block. Sherman, they almost blocked that punt the last time. When Pine was punting from out of the end zone, trying to go in the same direction, 43 almost got to that punt. This time, I think he thought to himself, I remember what I did last time to set myself in such good shape. Next time, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to make this one little change. He knew what he was going to do on that play, and he was athlete enough to do it. Got to have the PAT right here to tie it up. As I've always said, we need him to miss his PAT, and I'll say it again. Miss it! It's good. 28-28. Folks, it looks like this is going to be a real barn burner. We got ourselves a dog fight, Sherman Davis.
Yep.
Thanks to our sponsor, Sarah Cook, Parish President candidate. Don't forget to get out tomorrow and vote. It's your right as an American. Not endorsing any candidates, I'm endorsing your right to vote. Go vote for whoever somebody told you was the best. But by all means, vote. He's going to go up the middle, baby. They're off to the races. It's ball. He's got the inside track. They're coming up on him from behind. 17 runs him into the rail. He's out of bounds. That's how you move football in big chunks. Let me tell you, Sherman, is there a flag on the play?
First and 10 after 29, but there is a flag.
And this is the flag way up here, huh?
Third and by 5. That's bringing it back.
That's how it's done, man. Excuse me. Didn't mean to say man. It's kind of referring to Sherman standing right here. I don't want to refer to the listeners at home as man. You know, it's not very respectful. Either way, that's how it's done. That's how final score of a game can be manipulated without having to call back a touchdown, without, you know, doing something obvious. In the third quarter, with 4 minutes left, you call holding on that play. A lot of times, the team will go down, and that decides the game.
Flag on the play. False start against time.
False start against the Raiders. Hey, mentioned I talked to some friends of mine at halftime, Pat Polk and Jeff McGee. Now is about the time in the game when either Jeff or me would get thrown out. Myron Crow would have got thrown out in the first quarter. But we expected that. Me or Jeff would be gone on that last hold. The ball's on the ground. Worse than that. Big man down. I think that's Cale, the center. Cale Temple's big senior center.
We have a player down, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice job by the PA man right there, because I don't think there was any malicious intention on playing the band or whatever. You can't always see, but it is a serious matter. Big Cale Temple down on the field. I saw just a year ago my son go down on the field like that, but he had a serious injury. Cale Temples, I'm going to speak it into existence right now. In the name of Jesus, that boy does not have major knee injury. So we went through that, brother. And let me tell you, a lot of people do. A lot of people do that plays on athletics at a high level of almost any kind. Elbow surgery for baseball players, knee surgery for football players. It's one of the weaknesses in the perfect machine, which is the human body. There's a weakness in that, in the human body, and it's the knee.
They going back with the stretching.
Now, all the trouble everybody has with their back and stuff, you're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to keep yourself stretched and slim. I mean, you know, the human body is not designed to carry around 75 extra pounds. Yes, indeed. He's up on his feet and walking off the field. He is a huge part of this team this year. Hey, Cale Temples, he's the one that anchors down that offensive line for the best team in Washington Parish. He's that good. result of all that is a turnover. That's going to put AMITE with the ball in this tie game. According to Damon Smith,
Franklin and them tied up 28-28 too.
28-28 late in the third quarter. Is Damon sending you that?
You could have been something me that a while ago. I just not telling you because you were talking.
I got you. Well, I'm going to always be talking.
Well, if I ain't going to interrupt. Thought the man was hurt and you was talking about you hurt, this and that, so you don't.
I got you.
That's a testimony you give it.
Yeah.
You don't cut off a testimony about a score.
Right. I appreciate that. Absolutely.
Huh?
Lord, number 2 is shootout. He's an exceptional tailback. Sherman. I mean, you've got Christian Smith in that backfield. He's a senior. The brother of the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, who's an all-pro with the Eagles now. And the fact is, this guy's number 2 carry-on might be better than him. That's what kind of thing they need to have year in and year out. Le'Veon Hart breaks back into the backfield. You know who Le'Veon Hart reminded me of right there? Oh, Sugar Bear Hamilton. Used to play with the New England Patriots back in the 70s. Oh, Sugar Bear Hamilton, baby. That's going to be a timeout, AMITE. When they come back onto the field, it's going to be second down. Here's it. Whistle down and just second and goal. Second and goal.
Looks like it's on the 8-9 yard line, me.
Late in the third quarter.
Second and go.
Pine versus AMITE, 28-28. Late in the third quarter, Franklinton High School versus Pearl River, 28-28. Late in the third quarter. Duplicate games. Come on, Jackson! Up until this point, let's go right now! AMITE knocking on the door. Carry on in the backfield. Second one through.
Offense.
False start, illegal procedure on the offense. Jeremy Franklin Jr. McGillicuddy into the game. The most crucial time for the Warriors. McGillicuddy floats it right into the waiting arms of Johnny Madrid. That was a beautiful pass route. And you can't defend that pass, man. There wasn't anybody around the receiver to speak of. Can't say he was covered. But Braylon Jackson, Sr., makes an exceptional catch right there in the back of the end zone. But the first thing he did was run the correct route, because you know the quarterback has the feel for where that ball's supposed to go. No good. That's the ball game right there, Davis. Well, it's still third quarter. I'm Mr.
Let me see a sheet.
GAT is. I'm saying right now, that's your ball game. Because if you go up 20, let's say 35-34, you're ahead by a touchdown. Because they're not going to kick a field goal. It'd take a touchdown to beat them. Return team ready to go back toward the scoreboard. The Raiders, the 6-0 Raiders. Line drive picked up on the first top. Beautiful block by Von Johnson. That really caught anybody's eye right there as Von Johnson goes upfield. And deep sweep. Number 8.
He turned over a flip. He looking for a flag. He shouldn't have run down there.
Yeah, that's Skylar Zanders, number 8. He's one of their top recruits, 6'3", 190.
Well, he got turned upside down.
That's because Von Johnson goes in there. He knows how to handle the big strong man. And the next thing is he's not afraid to do it. I'm going to tell you right now, that was a good fake right there. That was exceptional handwork by Cool Hand Luke. Hey, I wouldn't want to play Luke Spears in that game where you move coconuts around and ping pong balls under one of them. Man, he can move them things around. There's 3 backs right there, well, including himself. I never saw him give that ball. Von Johnson punches it up the middle with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. I think we did get all of our on-site reporters straightened out, though, at halftime.
Oh, they coming in.
We're going to let them stay on. They're going to mark that, Sherman, and it will be close.
Third down.
Yeah, they're giving him a job there, baby. Hey, he's earned that one. They gave him forward progress. That's what got him first down, and that's what he's supposed to get. They are pulling tricks out of their hat tonight. That was marked enough for first down. Lee's hands over here on the chain don't even have on a striped shirt. They marked the ball about a foot short. They were standing there whispering to each other right now. Sherman, there's not even a real official anywhere around those 2 guys. That could be me and you down there doing that and putting those 2 markers that close together and then just looking and saying, hey, anybody move us, come move us. Otherwise, shut up. That's what they're saying right now. If this one makes it all the way out there and back without falling.
He got it. He got it.
He got it easy, man. He got it easy. That's why
I'm going to tell you something. As a fan, You auger, but that was inches. So your eye cannot see inches. And he proved it to you. Inches.
Well, especially from an angle.
Remember when they come out with their index card, put that index card.
McIntosh in motion again, tried to draw the defensive line offside. Oh, McIntosh met in the backfield. That was just a matter of the man from AMITE somehow left unaccounted for, shoots into the backfield.
They smell that. They just smell that.
Like that's Earl Tillman.
They smell that.
Earl Tillman, number 31. He's a 6'3", 210 pounds.
You gonna run that? You gotta spread them out though.
Sherman, they probably got between their offensive and defensive starters 8 kids that's over 6'3". They found somehow to get in the backfield. That was too easy right there for Sherman that time and the time before. Pretty much came scot-free.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Michael Wallace.
This is when you see the importance of the offensive line and the offensive coordinator, because Sherman, they've been doing great all year. All they need to do is a little adjustment. Just a little adjustment. Let's see what Coach does.
Michael Wallace McKnight.
They've not given Spears any real pressure all year. He got hit hard right there in the first quarter. And been sacked now 2 times hand running. At the end of the third quarter, we're going into the fourth quarter. 34-28. Hey, everybody, it's been worth the price of admission.
35-35.
35-35, where at?
Franklin.
Franklin's and Pearl River 35-35. Barn burner there too. See, Pearl River's got all those ex-Franklins and coaches over there. Coach John Lambert, Coach Maddox, the 2 Wilsons, Coach Booby twins.
Well, they come from here.
You give that to Luke Spears, brother. You give that to Luke Spears. He threw that ball to where it needed to be to make that play work with 2 men with shoulder pads in his belly. You just don't see that kind of poise and staying power in the pocket, Sherman. You don't see many NFL quarterbacks complete that. The good ones will. The bad ones take a sack. The real bad ones fumble right there. "19 seconds left. We have plenty of time on the play clock.
Tackle made by Mr. 2.0 himself. Thank you, Morgan Jr.
Buck Owens, James Owens. No disrespect when I say Buck Owens, but Sherman, you old enough to remember who Buck Owens was. On Hee Haw, he had that red, white, and blue guitar and hung out with Roy Clark. Well, there's a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see, something like that. I've got a tiger by the tail. Timeout, AMITE. Again, all tied up. 38, what did you say the score was in Franklin?
35 even.
35-35. 35 each, as they say at Wimbledon. 35 each. AMITE taking the timeout. Time taking the timeout on offense. Trying to put a little something together here. You got second and 4. Down by 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Barely. 11 minutes left. This will be a great time. March down the field, John. Take a little pressure off of the boys, off the coach staff, and off the fans. So we can quit our stressing. March down, let AJ run on the field and nail that PAT. You're up about 1 point. Then you reset. Get a little water, go play defense. By the end of the night, we're going to have a nice lead. Perfectly thrown pass. Beautiful execution.
Hey, McIntyre down.
McIntosh down.
Hope he all right. Praying he all right.
Field.
That was a good catch. Run.
Oh, it was a beautiful catch. It was a beautiful catch. Number one, to get yourself.
He might be just
open.
cramping up. He got hit low.
McIntosh.
I think it might be cramped.
Well, he's played hard on both sides of the ball all night. Even when you don't run the ball a lot of times as a back, Sherman, you're still doing stuff on that play that may be as hard as running the ball. If you've got responsibility to block the defensive end or so on and so forth. So a lot of times those guys are working when we're not really looking. And it's nice compared to a lot of the games that we've done. I know Raymond and I've done some whenever it was, man, you could see a ghost floating in front of your eyes. Man, it was so hot.
Bogalusa Field 21-13.
He will be fine. Aiden McIntosh will be fine. In the name of Jesus, he will be fine. You don't want that type of injury for the boy nor his family and loved ones.
I think he just cramping.
But cramp, we can handle that. Mr. Charlie Fasola said, if you got one of them little packets of mustard like they give you at the fair to put on your corn dog, like they give you at the sun, have one of them things of mustard. If you having bad cramps, take and eat that mustard out of that pack, and they'll go away. You ever heard that, Sherman?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you another one that I heard recently. I go to jail celebrating Aiden McIntosh standing up. Oh, he's cramped up. He can't even really. Yeah, his left leg is seizing up on him, man. He needs to get some pickle juice, whatever the book calls for. They might have some type of stemostam or something over here on the sideline. If you're out there playing football, it's balmy enough of a night to lose a lot of sweat. What made that work? What made the big wheel hit the little one on that? Luke Spears handling of the football, man.
And that old line opened up the Red Sea.
Yeah, absolutely. You're 100% right.
And the
But,
O-line opened up the Red Sea.
AJ, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Say hey, AJ. I think I said a few minutes ago, everybody at home back me up. Plus, we can rewind the tape. You know, if it comes down to that. That PAT, been an old PAT man himself. When AMITE missed it, I said, that's going to be the game. Right now, folks, 35-34. Miss PAT's the difference. The only thing is there's 10:43 left. In this game, I doubt 35-34 will be the final score. There's been too much happening in this game offensively. Too much ability to strike quick for the score to be 35-34 at the end of the game. But I will take the lead that we have right now. AMITE continues to show what kind of talent that they can put in their return specials. Kickoff return, punt return. I mean, they have to choose from probably 45 athletes over there. One,
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
best one to be back there. That's always going to be a good play.
ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call a district game. 35 Raiders, 34 Warriors.
That's the way you move that ball out there.
That's on offense. Flag on offense. Back them up.
DJ Garrett, nice job. Important to run right there. That's illegal procedure on the AMITE Warriors. Franklin's in Pearl River 35-35 with 11:37 left in the game. Warriors under center. Here we are home. Go yourself, son. Go yourself.
Get back in your holler. Get back in your holler. Get back in your holler. Get back in your holler.
The big sophomore, Lurian Hall. In excess of 300 pounds. In excess of 6 feet tall. He's got speed. Like a sprint. All right, stepping up. That's holding right there.
He got it. Raider ball.
Oh, it was holding big time. Looked like the ball was going to be recovered by Trey Michael McGee as he was held. If he'd have had a tearaway jersey like they used to have, his would have got ripped off right there, man. He was 6 feet away from the station. Third down, a long way to go. Put the pressure on him. All right.
Look at that. Look at that. Got two of them on the ground. Boom on the back.
St. Michael McGee comes back after being held on the down before, comes back and slams the door in their face this time.
I thought he called the
Big play on defense.
They paying for it.
They got to bring the punting game out. AMITE punting toward the scoreboard. Nice punt again, man. This fella's done a nice job punting the ball tonight. Gets a nice bounce. Checks up, tries to come back. We got number 19 that's punting, the one that's the kicker.
I'm going to tell you something. They got so much noise over here, I can't even think.
He's doing a nice job for AMITE. Their kicker's doing a nice job. He's also the punter, exceptional punter. Pretty doggone handy PAT kicker. Missed one. Almost missed another one. He's got a strong leg, and what sends him the weight in his favor in the balancing out of how good of a player he is. He's a good punter also. So yeah, we'll take him on our team. Not that we need a kicker or a punter, but if we're just picking teams.
But let them do their job. Let them do their job.
They can't decide which ball.
Yeah, let them do their job.
Spears brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, deceptive hand. Good job following through with the fake.
If y'all down,
The other thing is, Sherman, you mentioned a second ago, I bet the Lions totally destroying AMITE on that particular play. Von Johnson doing a nice job hitting the hole at top speed, but there's a hole there. Owen barely caught.
they throw the flag on who.
They got a flag way on the other side.
Maybe on the defense.
Sherman, they just about have to be on defense, because how in the world can that offensive player make a penalty?
But last year with the battle between them when Pine beat them, that O-line won O-line of the week.
Really?
It's on offense.
And it's a 15-yard penalty shot. Where's this guy going? No, they're not going to mark the ball down there. White hat, but still.
No, it wasn't no 15-yard penalty, but I don't know what it was.
I don't know what the call was. Well, I was watching the white hat ref
He behind the play.
walking.
He behind the
I
play,
thought
though.
he was going to spot the ball.
He's going to get back in position.
First and 10. Money. First down. DJ Garrett.
That doggone Luke Fields was a bad man.
Oh, he's deadly. If he was in a cowboy movie, Sherman, he'd be Doc Holliday. He'd be Cool Hand Luke.
Everybody blowing my phone up, but my focus is on this game, though. 25-yard run by Vaughn Johnson.
Once again, Sherman, the hole was there.
Got a warrior on the ground. Warriors on the ground. Y'all be quiet and let's check on the player.
They left the gate open. When the bull gets out, don't ask why. Hole was there. Exceptional job by the offensive line of the Pine Raiders. You've got Jackson Jones, Trey Michael McGee, sorry, got called away. Trey Michael McGee. You've got the big senior, Cale Temple, 57, Hayden Woodward. John Robert Durham in the game right now, 52, 6'3", 210. I'm going to tell you what, the Pine fans get into it. They're getting their money's worth. Oh, fooled ourselves right there. That was the play where McIntosh goes in motion and throws up the hands in hopes that he pulls defense offside. I think maybe Owen saw him out of the corner of his eye right there, saw him do and flinch.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, it's all right because, look, it's got to be all right. It already happened. Can't worry about it. You can do something about this play, though. Nowhere to go. Von Johnson.
He got it, baby.
Off the pile. Turns on the speed out to the right. Sherman, he looked like Robert Newhouse on that play. You don't remember Robert Newhouse, do you?
Yes, sir.
Played with the Cowboys back
That's
in
right.
According to Major McKelvin, we are still tied up at Franklinton, where it's 35-35. Oak Forest is ahead.
That's right. Work that clock.
28-12.
Work that clock.
Do it a little late, man. I'm gonna tell you. I don't dare correct anything Luke Spears does myself, but I know if they
Runner should have kept running.
An NFL game, they'll say threw it a little too late, because he was open early, and then by the time Spears was able to get his feet under him, make the throw, accurate throw, but by then everybody had noticed him there, including AMITE defense. But third down to 10. They're sending everybody. Spears takes a big hit once again. They hit him right in the ribs on the right side. About the time he was trying to release the ball. Throws it a little high. Hey, I'm not seeing him be inaccurate very often. Right there, you got to give him a pass. He had somebody in his zone.
Ribs. Pressure.
Fourth down and 10. This is where Cool Hand Luke has the advantage on everybody, because he's got a real cool hand. Incomplete. That was going to be an attempt to Stockton. Stockton put in on his route. And I'm pretty sure that Luke Spears thought he was going to go deep. Once again, Spears hit on the play. Hey, looks like to me any passing play or whatever you're going to run, when the quarterback's got the ball in the backfield, is going to have to be where he can get rid of it quick. You sit in the backfield with the ball in your hands over about 2.5 seconds, AMITE's going to have somebody in there to talk to you. 5-19. 35-34, the good guys are ahead. McGill's got it back in at quarterback. Constabilio with the ball. He bounces off tackle. Runs a lot in the same fashion as
First down Rams.
Von Johnson. Number 3, Smith, has the same running style as Von Johnson. Again, Christian Smith, senior tailback. He's got the ball. Oh, and he's hit hard by Trey Michael McGee. Trey Michael McGee is having.
He all right. That man laying on him. He lay down. Don't try to get over the man on top of it.
Huge effect on this game. He's playing the left guard, where they're sending Von Johnson through there on every play. And he's made some key plays on defense. There's the slant again. Complete. That's what I would call the head in the car slant.
Jalen Jackson, first down Rams.
They run it and complete it just like that. I've seen it in my nightmares. Enough to know. Sherman, this has been everything we expected. Big right tackle jumps offside. Got a running start.
It's the Warriors.
Looked like he was trying to argue the fact whether or not he was offside. He ran about 4 yards and was about 400 pounds. Obvious, man. Smith in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. Wouldn't you know it? Smith picks it up. Caught it. Inside block on 58.
Why you playing so far off the man?
Don't even ask me what happened on that play. Ball hits the ground, bounces straight up into the tailback tank. Christian, that's the way to string it out, son. DJ Garrett on the tackle. Nice job by Christian. Williams stretching it out. Stringing it out. Make it go to the sideline. Give your teammates time to show up. Time's got the lead coming. That's what we can't forget about. Time's got the 1-point lead.
Franklin up 42 to 35, 36 seconds.
42-35. Demon. We got a barn burner going on here. Holding. Trey Michael McGee. The crowd chant, holding, holding. Look, let me tell you, 58-50, they are holding. That's the right tackle. That's his technique, is to hold. He's got Bull of the Woods against him, Trey Michael McGee. Again, the slant.
Jackson, first down Rams.
Jeremy Franklin Jr., the quarterback. He's looked good. He's a junior. He's a good quarterback. Jonathan Franklin, the big 6'5", receiver all the way out to the left. Christian Smith. Stephen Ryle. Peanut.
I got 9 messages asking me what time it is, how many seconds. I'm all in this game, baby. You should have came here to see it.
Third player that was in on that tackle was Trey.
Right. We up 35, 34, 55 seconds. I'm all in this game. I ain't got time to
still
respond.
following the football. He's got to be player of the game. He's got to be the Live Action Network player of the game. Based on what he's done at the left guard position and how he's dominated all night at that position, made it possible in part. Devon Johnson, the bronze.
Tell you right now,
Big chunk of yards.
on that back end, don't let nobody get behind you.
And then on
Don't let nobody get behind you on the back end.
It's the right tackle for AMITE does not hold him. Literally horse collar him. He's running free. He's pretty much dominated the game. It's even a quiet though. Come on, Katie! Come on, Katie! Caden Stogner, what a huge play. The quarterback was trying to buy himself a little bit.
Protect the back end!
He's one of those sharks that smells blood in the water when the quarterback gets in trouble. Caden Stogner, with all the speed that Franklin has, Caden Stogner caught him, brought him down. Going to make it third now. There's a big 6'5" receiver. Pressure up the middle from Leon Hart. So, AMITE's going crazy on their homecoming night. We couldn't see the pylon or whether or not it was a touchdown from this angle.
You can't pin on no holding call.
Live Action Network, you know from the reaction of the crowd that it was a score. Going to make the score 40-35. This is one of those games, Sherman, where you text people back and forth to score. And every time you text yours back and forth, the score has swung. Warriors going for two. No such luck. Nathan Miles and Zachary Thomas. There's a flag on the play. Who'd they get back there, Sherman? What was going on?
I don't know.
Looked like a couple of them were kind of like jawing back and forth. Raymond, what did you see? Possible call for penalty. I didn't see any of the
They're
rest.
gonna both of them they're gonna be offset.
41 seconds left. In a game like this, Sherman.
Offset, I told you.
Unsportsmanlike conduct
No penalties offset.
against both the
You got two people going at it, so you got both of them.
That makes the penalty offset. Works out even. 41 seconds. I'd say right now, with the way this game has gone,
They went for two.
The 41
They went for
seconds,
two.
50-50 shot is better that Pine scores. The 41 seconds, I'd say it's at least 50% Pine scores right here on this drive. I say 51%. I predict that they'll score with 41 seconds left, John. It's too well organized. Fields it in left field. Johnson, he's brought down by a swarm of AMITE Warriors. Chairman, the stands for AMITE are maybe 3/4 filled, but around the fence, there's more people around the fence by far than what's in the stands. And then the ones out there in the homecoming barbecue area, there's probably 500 people out there. All right, I didn't, does time run off the clock on the kickoff? Yeah, it did.
Gotta warrior down. Gotta warrior down, so that give us a timeout.
Yeah, I think we called it already, though.
He threw the helmet. He hurt.
That's Smith. Well, if there's such thing as cramps, people like Smith, now a lot of these guys, a lot of these guys go both ways, both teams. Now I want you to notice something. Ethan Riles, he don't ever get a cramp. You know why? He eats lunch at May's restaurant in Tylertown. If you eat from May's restaurant in Tylertown regular, you'll never get the cramps. You know that, Sherman? Did you know that?
Well, I eat that way. I don't get no cramp, period. So.
I hear you. And look, we have got to say thank you to our old friend, Fast Lane Thomas, a legend in the world of Pine High School football. So was his dad, Charlie Po'boy Thomas. He was the PA announcer at Pine games for years. Lane, class of 81. He played with Kelvin McCain back in the day. Lane wore number 3, a tailback. Then, after high school, he went on a powerlifting scholarship to Louisiana Tech, where they won a national championship in powerlifting. Lane's got a ring as big as a Super Bowl ring from that. Now he's the owner of True Homes of Walker. I was going to try to get Lane to come tonight and help me call the game. He did that a couple of years ago. Excellent job at it. He's in Orange Beach tonight. I've always wondered how the rich folks live. But thank you to Lane Thomas, owner of True Homes of Walker, for sponsoring our efforts here. You can let everybody know. Call your neighbor. Tell at least 3 people, and tell them to tell 3 people, and so on and so on. You can watch the Washington Parish Free Fair Queen contest live on Live Action Network. Am I telling the truth, Raymond? How many live viewers did we have last year? We advertised it for about an hour. 689 or something? 689. If you're running for office, would you like to have your name put in front of 689 voters? I guarantee you would. 689 votes is a lot of votes in a place like Washington Parish. Now, how many, when they got home, watched it throughout the year? Hell, it's up in the thousands now. And the thing is, it'll be on forever. So you can look forward to that. The Fair Queen contest live on the Live Action Network. One other thing you can look for, we're going to be asking for sponsors. So you can look forward to that. I mean, one of them's doing a burn, and he's done that before. Spears, low snap. He's got to step up. 43 grabs him by the jersey and pulls him down. 11 seconds left.
Timeout time.
43. Not even on the roster. Just public service announcement. AMITE has won 6 state championships. They got a Heisman Trophy winner. So on and so forth. They've had legendary coaches. Gary Henry. There's not a single sign or place where that's recognized anywhere. The 6 state championships, all the legendary coaches and players, and most recently a Heisman Trophy winner in Devontae Smith. It's not mentioned anywhere around here. Somebody needs to call whoever's in charge and say, Tanksville Parish is sending you some money for this. I want to see field look better. I'm saying that as an AMITE fan. Spears, snap slow, he gets pummeled. Perfect coverage on the play.
There's a flag, though.
Throws it out there to Stockner.
Flag, stand by.
Incomplete. Stockner slow to get up. There's a flag down. 35-12 final. Oak Forest over Bowling Green. 42-35. Franklinton with 10 seconds left over Pearl River. Yeah, they knew this was homecoming night, man. They said as soon as it gets dark and that game gets ready to let out, there's going to be a flood of people come back through. It'll be like the fair. That's why they're getting those doggone cars warmed up. They're going to do it in front of as many people as possible, right? Because when you're doing it, it's just to show off. Sherman, this ball could have bounced in either direction. What can you say except if you look at statistics, Pine, offense and defense, can handle AMITE, every facet of the game. AMITE got one to turnover back. I'm pretty sure. That's blind side. You all right? He was hit from the blind side. He never saw that coming, Sherman. Skylar Sanders, 6'3", 190. He's one of what they call being recruited. 6'3", 190. Being recruited as a linebacker. Hopefully, I'm prayerful, Luke Spears is going to be okay. Folks, take your hat off to AMITE 7 Mile Power. but also take your hat off to these fine Raiders. They didn't do anything wrong. They just did not get the ball last. Time ran out. Sherman Davis, any closing comments?
One hell of a game.
One heck of a game, folks. You heard it here. Thank you for listening and watching to the Live Action Network. Go Raiders.